Welcome, 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 welcome. It's another special day, guys. It's another special day. This is a special day that we have to discuss some of the issues that are burning us. But this is the topic that I want you to, I want us to get to know why they became homeless. Why they became homeless. You know, sometimes we sit down and think why you move to every town, you find so many people are homeless. There are people who choose to be homeless because of their wish, but there are people who choose not to be homeless, but circumstances push them to the wall. So this is how we're going to discuss about. We're going to discuss about it so that we can help those who are homeless. We can see how we can come up with other things to help them sort out themselves to come out from that place they are in now, right? But meanwhile, if you're here, I appreciate you for coming, and you contribute towards this so that we can see how we can help these homeless people because of not their wish to be homeless. As I said, right? I am here also to appreciate every person that has been here and has been there for me, right? To start the story is about the people who are homeless. You know, you'll be walking around, see people sleeping everywhere that they don't have homeless places to go. But I feel for them to the places that they are cold weather. There's always winter. There's always rain. Those floody places. How do these homeless people survive? Because no one can be there for them. You see them sleeping maybe just a space, the small spaces maybe in between the town to fix themselves, just to sleep there, you know. But the places where the cold places, like hot places, let me go to hot places like maybe back in Africa, some countries are very hot. That places are so good where the hot sorry it is so good because of the hot. It's very good. When it is sorry it is hot for them, they can sleep anywhere because it is hot. The rain comes once in a while, but even if the rain comes, this how they can sleep in one of the stalls where they sell people, they sell things, they sell products, you know. Some maybe corridors, verandas, they can fix themselves there too. But you find this upcoming country, no, sorry, you find that first class countries, their places are built in an extent that there's not those corridors there you can fix yourself. No. So I always feel for them. But have you take your time to sit down one or two homeless people and ask them why are they homeless? Have you thought why are these kind of things are happening? Have you asked yourself how can you help this kind of a person? Worry not. You know, stages. There's so many stages that bring people into the kind of the life. One stage is just being poor. Some people are poor extent they cannot afford anything. They cannot really afford. They are poor. You know, when I say poor, poor means poor. No school fees, no basic needs, nothing. They are poor. This an extent make people to run their homes. So you find someone, you ask, why did you come out in this street? Why did you come to settle into this kind of life? The person will give you that. Sorry. It's because too much. It was too much for the person. Second, you will ask, why did you decide to become homeless? Some decide to become homeless because of maybe mistreatment from the from the family. Maybe you're living in a family that mistreats you. Guardian. So they think that, this guardian, I'm under him or her, but a lot of pressure is coming on. They turn you to be like maybe nanny of the house. They turn you like, they look upon you like something, not human being. So you find yourself, your life is very frustrated. Then you decide that enough is enough. Let me quit. 2, 3. Some are just drug addicted. Some, they just use drugs, so they can't cope with the family. They're lovely to cope with those people who also use drugs out there, right? So you find that somebody is very busy. Find that love. with the people doing the same thing. You find the person, they find themselves, they are very comfortable in that life. And that life cannot be done within the family, cannot be accepted. So you find if he walks out to the family where the people doing the same thing, you find more comfortable. And he likes to be staying there. He doesn't bother about the call. He doesn't, provided he can get this and do it peacefully. Or do this one peacefully. Then you find that this is the life I want to be and I'm staying here. Leave alone that. That is just third. The fourth is maybe, laziness and misunderstanding in the family again. Huh? You staying with someone, you accommodated someone, the person is not ready or he's ready. He doesn't want to pay the bills. She's just there. This person is working and staying with you. No bills is helping you to pay. Remember, there's utility bills, there's mortgage you're paying, there's all sorts of the bills someone who is surviving in this world has to pay if you are comfortable. Remember, you're staying with the person. The person is not ready to do anything. This is the point. You will tell them, out. Yes, the sixth person, then you will tell this person out, right? When he goes out there, he will now understand the real life that if you're staying with people, you have to be cooperative. Even if you're working, just trying to be cooperative in any other way for you not to become homeless, right? Because some people are not easy to staying with, which is just pure truth. Homeless. But some people also become homeless because of being an orphan. Maybe your parents died. As I explain it, your parents died when you're young. If you're coming from a rich person, a rich family, then you lose your parents. You know what always happen? The funeral will be nice, well organized. Everything will just move smoothly because you're coming from a rich family. Things are being organized smart. Job work people, things are really moving on smartly. There are promises that's coming along the line that you're being promised while you're young. Maybe you are just a teenager. But remember, if you're promised something when you're a teenager, it is always stick. It's not easy. In fact, if you're told something when you're young, it's not easy to forget. So you find that after losing your parents, maybe the guardian that maybe was supporting you, then you find you're an orphan. A year comes, not even a year, after burial like this, things start just going up. You go to school, lack of fee, there's no proper family interaction, there's no person coming to your aid line. The only thing the family will stand to do is to fight about your family's wealth, your parents' wealth. They start fighting after immediately the burial has taken place. So out of this, there's trauma starting into your body. There's trauma that you to be in a comfortable life, but you've lost your parents. Now the family was there to take care of you, or the family that has to bring you as a teenage is grabbing everything. Maybe there's just 1, 2 who is not a family friend, but seeing things that is happening. Maybe you used to be your dad friend or your mom friend, whichever friend. You're seeing these things are not happening well. It will come to a story to your table that, you know what, these relatives are not doing well. They're not doing something that is good for your side. You don't have fee. Remember, the parents were left a huge amount in the account. You can't access because you're a teenage. The person who's managing is just benefiting for that, or benefiting himself or herself. The land or whichever that was left for you, they've grabbed, they've changed the name. They fight till the end. You remain with the stress. Then you find these children, they will go in the street. They will go be in the street as if they don't have the family. Remember, they had so many things. The wealth. Those are the things that make us go in the street. Sometimes it's our own parents. That's number 6 or number 7. Sometimes it's our own parents. They're not ready to interact with their children. They don't have time with their children. The only thing those who have nanny, they left everything for the nanny to do for them, even to their children. You shower, you ask them homework, blah, blah, because they're busy, they're working. And at the weekend, they're busy going to clubbing, dancing, dancing. So many things is happening out there, But let me tell you, you're forgetting this These are your kids. So the kid maybe start some behavioral, but because you don't have time for the kids, you are busy. You involved with the peer pressure in the school, you don't follow. He's engaging, maybe the school is closed. So many things happens when the school is closed within the community. They will start misbehaving with other children. Then boom, drug addict. Then he end up in the street. Don't say that those who are in the street, they don't have parents. Some do parents. In fact, are wealthy parents. But they choose that kind of life because of the negligence. The parents are very busy for their own life. Let me tell you, we have to be very, very keen here. Very, very keen. As a parent, we've failed. We've really failed. But that does not matter. Things has to move very well. Why do we have street? How can we support them to come out from the street? That's the question. How can we support these people? But do you always take your time, people? Sometimes just take your time. Talk to these street people. Talk to them. Some is just competitive of life made them become street. You want to compete with someone's life who is very rich, who don't know if someone is getting his well. Let me give you an example. I have this friend in YouTube called Kavikai. Very, very, very jovial girl in the street here. Everybody knows her. Look at her video, the kind of the life she's living. You know, I can't put myself in that shoes. I want to start competing with her, that I want Verse, I want this Gucci, I want everything. All those brand names that I want to involve, the wig itself. To an extent, I will find myself down. Then I will end up in the street there. Because I've used every resources a little bit, because I'm competing with life. Somebody's life that I don't know is getting, or she's getting her wealth or his benefits from where? Which corner? Let's all avoid this competitive life too. But if you're out there, sometimes just ask. You will get so many reasons why people are out the street there. You will feel for them. But some I don't feel for them. Some their choice to be in the street there. For those one, I don't have problem with them. They can continue staying in the street. If they find homeless is benefit for them and that's the life they choose, let them, they be there. Those are the kind that you live. But the person that is there but is not willing to stay there because of the reason, such kind of person should be helped, and such kind of person should be just brought to the table to be discussed on, so that they can change his or her life, if possible. We have the leaders in our community, of course. Leave alone that.